So, liebe Freunde, guten Abend, buonasera, welcome. Yes, we are late, and I'm the reason, and Ricardo, and the hot weather, because we changed a little bit in our little streaming setup, and then after all, we tried, and then it didn't work anymore. But now we are here. We have our Italian night. It's like in Italy, right, Alberto? Sometimes things working, sometimes
kind of late every time as well. So.
Yeah.
I
So,
think it's okay.
we have a great guest tonight. Buonasera. Ciao, Alberto.
Hi, everybody.
Yes, and Alberto is sitting in... Max, you have to put a little bit to your side, I think. So we see when Alberto is in the camera that we see his... And now... Oh, yeah, perfect. Perfect. Yes, it's Monday night after a bye week, and we are very happy to have a guest since we didn't have one last time. But also always... Don't break the studio. Yeah, no. Always on my right side, and on my bright side, here's Max. Hi, Max.
Servus, grüß euch. Hallihallo.
Hallihallo. So, first question of the night, always. How are you doing? How is it? How are you feeling? How was your day? How are you?
I'm great, as always. Just ready to hit the week and go to Stuttgart and play the game.
Are you already ready, right? It's Monday of game week. So.
It's Monday of game week, as coach always says.
Max, you've been to Italy last weekend. Yeah. So, how are you doing? How are you in Italian?
Sorry?
How do you say how are you in Italian?
Come stai?
Come stai?
Molto bene. Grazie.
Ottimo. Prego. That was a good Italian.
Yeah, nice. Like that brings me to what you just said. Like I've been to Italy last weekend, and every time I'm in a foreign country, I always think about like downloading some sort of language software like Babbel or Duolingo. And I'm super motivated to learn a new language, but then I look at the cost and I'm just like,
the cost of the app.
Yeah.
So the €6.99 is too much.
That's
okay.
That was like 10 years ago, but now you gotta pay like 15 to 20
for section 1 or lesson 1.
Yeah, crazy. But so I rely on my English, but other than that,
at least you can say "Como stai?"
Yeah, there's some easy phrases.
Can actually survive a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I learned in Italy, it's a lot. You speak with your hands, right?
A lot, yes.
A lot.
That's a fact. The most famous sign always is this, but you can see it's this one, as everybody knows, and that was like make us famous. That's why we use all kind of.
And we don't want to make fun of it. But is it from The Simpsons, right? Baby the Bar, Baby the Boo.
No, it's Family Guy.
Family Guy,
yeah.
Actually, yeah.
And you survive with that, right? In Italy, you can order pizza, you can get a coffee probably,
everything,
and you find the bus station.
Sometimes it's just better because you save so much time just using hands instead of speaking. So it just we gotta be faster.
Awesome.
Use the hands.
Yeah. So. Now you have to ask me how I'm feeling.
Yes, Paul. Tell me, please. What did you do on the weekend, anyways?
Oh, it was really nice. I went to a hut and slept there. First time with my 2 little boys, so it was an adventure for them. So we hiked up and then we slept in a mountain hut. And it was super cool. And yesterday I enjoyed watching a football game because we had a bye week. So I watched a little bit Frankfurt against Cologne.
That was actually a good game.
That was actually a really good game.
That was a nice game. Yeah.
And at the end, Cologne won, but probably we talk later about it. We already have a first question in the chat. So, Alberto, for you, we are streaming on Twitch, right? So people can answer questions. You can also write your questions in Italian. If they are friends and family from Alberto, from Italy, just write your questions in Italian if you want, and then Alberto will read them. But the defensive tackle is asking, Alberto, what is your favorite pasta?
What's my favorite pasta? Yeah, I think it's pasta with ragu sauce, so bolognese sauce.
Oh.
It's maybe one of my best kind of pasta, yeah, for sure.
Is it true that every grandma has a different recipe
Yes.
no, what is the word? Different
Recipe.
recipe
yeah.
to make their own ragu and pasta, right? So
Yeah, I mean, yes,
especially grandma.
especially grandma as well. I mean, they usually every grandma in Italy they usually make it really really good. Doesn't matter their side, but yeah, they always have the special ingredient to put on
Perfect.
to make it different.
Is it love?
It's always love. That's the first thing. Always.
And then tomato sauce.
Yeah, and,
Tomato sauce and everything else.
and since you said that like every grandma has their own recipe for ragu, I've learned that there's only one grandmother's cake. It's like a dessert in Italy. I've never tried it actually, but like pretty much every menu has it grandma's cake.
Grandma's cake, la torta della nonna. Yeah, it's something pretty traditional. You can find it as well in kind of every restaurant as well. I'm not actually enjoy it. I'm more like a tiramisu guy.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Can't be wrong with that.
Cool. So yeah, we have Alberto here. I'm feeling good since 2 hours ago, because then we started to set it up here new, and then we messed it up. Now I think we're working. Is the picture good? Can you guys hear us? There's my camera now. I have to rethink. But I hope everything is working well. Alberto, all our guests are allowed to pick 3 emojis.
Yes.
You already did. They are behind you. Give us a little insight why you choose the D3 and what is on there.
Okay, perfect. The first one is the fire, right? So think about the fire as grind, right? So I always trying to be that guy, bring the grind on the field, out of the field as well, in the gym, like kind of be the guy who bring the example by not speaking, but just by the action. So, work out, do always everything 100%. So that's why the fire.
So always be on fire.
Always be on fire. Always bring the grind. Always bring the positive energy. So
Awesome.
that's why the fire. The cactus is because of Mexico.
Are we gonna talk about that though?
Yeah, so Mexico's been a huge part of my life. It changed me a lot as a person and a football player. So that's why Mexico. And actually I found the love in Mexico. So that's a huge part of my life. And pizza, everybody knows, right? Pizza just my spirit.
Can never go wrong with pizza.
Can never go wrong with pizza. Doesn't matter if it's Italian or it's American. I just always enjoy a good slice
It's part of the
pizza.
Italian identity, right?
Oh,
Pizza
yes.
and pasta, la dolce vita. Food is such an important thing in Italy. And
It
this
is.
is also what probably Max also, but I enjoy in Italy. If you go to Italy, the food is different. You go there and it tastes just different. And I enjoy it a lot, right?
To be honest, Paul only eats at Autogrill, so
So
It's dolce vita.
expensive.
It's so expensive because
So
I have money.
expensive.
but like the coffee's good though. Can't argue with that.
At Autogrill.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Max, I eat at Autogrills and you go to South Tyrol and say that you've been to Italy, so it's the
I
same, right?
they have good food there, wine, and I've been a little bit more south than South Tyrol.
Yeah. We have Steve from Minecraft is saying that Alberto is a Pokemon evolution of Ruben Saber, and that's awesome.
Pokemon evolution of Ruben Saber. It's kind of funny.
Okay.
So we look a little bit. So
Yeah.
we look
And-
like the same a little bit, or
I don't know. I didn't really. I don't know. Now I have to sit on it. No, I don't.
I kind
A
of
little
see
bit,
it.
yeah.
a little bit.
But you're
Maybe
his-
the bird.
Yeah, and the glasses. I think Ruben also has glasses, right? If he's not
Really?
there.
I always see me without them because of the
Are you
practice
playing
field.
with lenses?
Yeah,
Yeah.
with contact. Yes. I mean, yeah, and he's a part of Italian as well. He can actually speak Italian.
No, he's born in South Tyrol.
So
No,
yeah,
he's born
there-
here, but I think his
I
parents
think yeah, it was such a surprise for me because I didn't know that since I think was already week 6 or 7. We were in the warm up, and I started speaking Italian with Coach Nobile.
Yeah.
He was looking to us, and he actually speaking to us in Italian was like, you speak Italian? So yeah. So why you never speak to me in Italian then? It's like, why do I have to? That was such a surprise.
True that. Hey, Wolfie, thank you for following us and subscribed already for the 8 month. Thank you very much. Yeah, Alberto, let's talk about the bye week first. How cool was it to have a bye week, a game, and a bye week again? And what have you done the last days?
Okay, bye week game and bye week. I don't know. Feel like a little bit strange because we got the weeks off for the bye week, and then we come back and was full immersion, 100%. Get ready for the Mercenaries game, and then one more time go off. It feels like mentally a little bit strange because you gotta change the switch like 3 times. So I don't know. Personally, I felt like a little bit strange, but just if you pick up with your routine, so go to the gym and make yourself ready physically and get ready for the practice week. That's helped a lot for sure. And the last few games, actually enjoyed the Swarovski Museum nearby here. There was something with my girlfriend we wanted to do, so we enjoyed the museum. We saw the outside garden. It was actually pretty cool. The museum is such crazy. Like, we enjoyed it really much. And
it's just glass.
Can't say that. Like,
it is.
It is glass, but it's all about art,
craftsmanship.
shape.
Yeah. Of
yeah,
course.
and all the.
But it's not diamonds. Some people think it's diamonds.
No, it's not. It's not. It's glass, but the amounts of hours they put in to make such beautiful things, it's crazy. I love that.
Did you buy your girlfriend something?
Yes.
At the gift shop?
Yeah. I had to. Like, we were finishing the tour.
Isn't it bad that you go at the last? You can't escape.
I can't. No,
you go into the shop automatically.
No. Yeah, automatically. So we were finishing the tour. There is the shop and the last
exit.
part and the exit. I was like, okay. So we started looking around and we saw this necklace. It was actually pretty cool. It's a heart shape, blue crystals. So I asked her, glass. And I asked her, like, do you like it? And she's like, yes. So I was like, do you want it? And she's looking
what
at me
a
like,
great question.
So she's like, I don't know, you tell me. So the end, yes, it was. I'm being there, and I think it's the only one in the world. So it's like something unique, like buy something from Swarovski in the Swarovski Museum. So it makes unique sense. Yeah. So yes, it was. She was super happy. I was happy. So everything was fine.
Happy wife, happy life.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Last time I've been there, it was with my kids, and I think it was around Easter time, and you could, they had glass Easter eggs all over the place.
Oh, nice.
And you got a little paper, and you have to write where you saw them, right? In every room, you have to say, okay, it was on the left corner or something. And then at the end, you got a pencil with a Swarovski stone on top. So I got 2 because...
So now it's a stone, huh?
What is it then?
Glass.
A glass stone.
Okay.
Glasstein.
Gemstone.
Yeah. Oh, look. Nelsie is even writing in the chat.
It's true. You're a really good boyfriend. That's really true. I am. Thank you. Thank you, love.
So, you enjoyed your time, actually.
Yes.
So that's the best. Max, you also had a bye week technically because there was no game, right? On this weekend, you didn't have to watch something. What have you done?
This weekend?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been to Italy.
Italy, yeah.
Yeah, I've been to Italy.
You want to say something about it, or is
I'm gonna keep it short. It was a bachelor's party
from our biggest fan.
Yeah, from our biggest fan actually. And it was quite nice. He had to do some embarrassing stuff. We made some challenges. He could win some trading cards we created ourselves, and I think he liked it.
You look actually very fresh.
Yeah, I've been to the hairdresser before.
No, also like you don't look tired.
No, I was the designated driver. So
Perfect.
yeah, some responsibility in that regard. We've been paintballing yesterday before we drove off back to Innsbruck. And yeah, if I haven't been sober before, I definitely have been afterwards because that was the most sweating I did since quitting in 2019.
Okay, awesome. You have to tell us more about it when the camera's off. We have another question from Baracus. He is asking you, Alberto. You mainly played on the position guard and center. Now you play left tackle. How was the transition, and how are you feeling on that position?
The transition was good.
Or is he actually right that you mainly played center and guard? Or
yes,
have you played tackle before?
In the last few years, I used to play guard and center indication, and but I have experience playing tackle as well. So especially in college and in the national team, I always play tackle. So the transition was good. The first thing I say when I come in a new team is like, I don't have like a special position. Just put me whenever you want. I'm just here to help. So I feel it was a good transition. Coaches are happy about it, and now I feel more comfortable to play left tackle. I thought it was more complicated, but since now I'm still like I couldn't handle it. So I feel good. I feel comfortable. Actually helped me because I can play like most of the position of the O-line, so coaches love that, so I feel good about that.
Great. One of your old teammates, probably from the Guelphi, Florence, is giving some greetings from Tuscany.
Or it might be a current teammate.
Greetings to Alberto from Tuscany from your Italian O-line teammate.
Oh,
don't have a second.
Okay.
Maybe Gerd.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Gerd counts himself as an Italian.
I mean, he has the Italian passport, so basically, but he's Italian, is not that good.
Is it like that one meme with the South Tyrolean Furby?
Sorry?
You know that?
No.
I gotta show it to you.
Okay, so at the end, you can play every position, which makes you really unique. Let's say it this way: a unique Pokemon evolution. From Saber to guard, center, and now a tackle Pokemon. No, that's good. How much did because when I remember you guys first camp here in Innsbruck, this whole new O-line, and then I talked to Coach Eager a bit about it, and then I watched you again, and I said, okay, you guys have to work on some things. And if we watch you now, and if I mean, we are Raiders fans, but I think the evolution of our offensive line in the last 3 months is such a great thing. And you don't see that often because, let's be honest, at the beginning there were some struggles.
Yes.
Also, okay, who's playing which position, right? And then, okay, what are we doing? Okay, well, can he do that? Or can he maybe not do that? And then at the end, we have now this product. And how much did Coach Eager help with that?
No, it's 100% the Coach Eager work. So we actually remember we have a conversation right here before the season talking about... I ask you like, so what do you think about the season's going?
Yeah.
And you say like, I don't know, the O-line. But that's true. Like we got so many new guys. Me, Isaiah, Oscar, Thomas coming back. So with such an...
Yeah, also the other guys like Günther.
Yeah, Günther.
They also the young
Felix.
guys. Felix.
And Gerd, obviously.
Gerd. I mean, Gerd.
Gerd being here since lots of
Gerd
years,
is not
right?
a new guy.
Yeah, but technically the whole O-line composing was
The
new.
whole O-line is new outside of Gerd.
Yeah, but like coming together, it's a new O-line.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
his place is definitely also...
True. Just a big thank you to Herty for his sub in the 10th month. Thank you very much.
So we were talking about this, and you were like, I don't know, the O-line is pretty new, so we have to work about it, because the players from the last season basically like all retired, just go other places. So there was a challenge. I think Coach Shiger is doing a great job. Everybody in the offense, not only the O-line group, everybody in the offense loves him. He's, I think, hands down for me, the best O-line coach in the league right now. And we can see that every week. We just have this profile to be such a run game offense, and nice.
What the camera doesn't pick up is that
Ricardo
is super busy running in and out of the room.
The real MVP.
Yeah, and he just brought us some water, so that it's actually
awesome.
Very nice. Thank you, Ricardo.
Thank you,
Ricardo.
Ricardo.
Big
Thank you
clap.
very much.
Unfortunately, I'm not the sound box guy anymore. I would have put in some clapping noises now, but it's not. Oh,
That's the only thing which is not working today is the soundboard.
Oh, we can live with that, I guess.
Yeah. So, Ricardo, the O-line seems to be your big love. You like to play that, let's call it physical, aggressive position. You move from center to guard to tackle. Let's talk a little bit about your football journey. Where did it all started?
It's all started in my hometown in Pisa. Oh, thank you. It started in my hometown in Pisa. I was 16 years old, and my first coaches from Pisa Storm, they were actually looking for making a youth program. So it was such a new team as well. So they came out from their first season with the senior team in the third division football in Italy, and they were looking forward to make a youth team program as well. So their plan was just to go in every high school in the city and try to recruit, young people. So I remember, like, they come to my school as well, and in the hour of athletic, sports, all the stuff, they just make their introduction of American football, which is quite particular for me, because I never seen watching American football before. So it was quite interesting, and most of my friends just go to play in the team in Pisa. At first I was like, I don't know, I'm not into it, because I was out of sports in general since like 2-3 years, and my friends, just these friends in particular, just he continued to motivate me to go try. So at the end I was like, you know what? I mean, why not just try it? It was big journey for me. This is my 14 years.
14.
14.
You're 30 already.
I am 30.
Oh,
24 May. So yeah.
Great. So at that point, the love began. The love with football began. 14 years ago. Oh, Max and I were still playing.
Yeah.
2010.
Yeah,
It was your first year in Innsbruck.
Then you moved around a little bit.
I move a lot.
And one big journey, and you already mentioned it, was Mexico.
Yes.
How did that happen? When did it happen? And why Mexico as an Italian?
So it was 2015. I was playing in the Seaman Milan. We went to a back-to-back championship, and I was already 21. I was looking for a chance, because I knew I had the ability to do that, and so I was looking for any kind of full ride scholarship, or just scholarship to be an athletic student. So this coach of mine from Seaman, Pepe is a nickname. He's an online coach.
He's still coaching. Yeah.
Still coaching. He's helped me out with the highlights I made on Huddle, and just spreading with with another guys from the federation all around US and Mexico. So basically in US they were just junior colleges and with not a full scholarship. And in Mexico there was this college, is called Tecnológico de Monterrey, and they actually offered me a full scholarship to play there for the entire career.
Because just let me say that for the people who don't know, Mexico also has a pretty strong college sport league, and especially also in American football, and they also have a pro league, and that's why, for example, Mexican players also count as American players here in Europe. So it's really probably after the US and Canada, it's the third
Mexico
strongest college and pro league system, right? Mexico.
It's a pretty good force, like. Especially college, they have a really strong culture.
Yeah.
And for example, I finished to play in this college after the tech. It was just a season, and then I moved up to this college called UDLAP, Aztecas. Universidad de las Américas Pueblas is the name of the university, and they have 80 years tradition of their American football program. So it's such a big part of the university and of the history of American football in Mexico as well, because I just came there and they already won last season, 2016. They won the national championship with no losses. So strong team with a strong tradition, and it was such great to me join that program.
Great. How long did you stay there?
I stayed 5 years.
5 years?
Yeah.
Were you redshirted in your first year, or did you compete right away?
I competed right away when I was 2000. It was my first season, 2016. I was struggling a little bit to be in the first team, but I don't like me in the bench.
You work your A off.
I can't just stand and watch the other guys play. So as you can see, the fire is for that as well. I now stop working. I just want to get better and better, and just want to coach. The coaches know that and put me on the field because this is the way I am.
What did you study?
Sorry?
What did you study over there?
Yes.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
Which?
What? Sorry. Yeah, architecture.
Architecture.
Yeah, I am graduating in architecture after 5 years of sweating and all this stuff. It was, such a great journey.
We have a couple questions to you. First one from the defensive tackle again. What does Alberto do in his free time if he's not in the gym or at practice or on fire?
I am a chill guy, as we can say it. So I'm kind of nerd, so I like anime, all the kind of stuff.
Oh, then now you're in best. Max and Ricardo are like also nerds.
Nice.
I don't know. I know
Anything.
nothing about it. But these two.
Paul is more into gangster rap and and hiking.
And hiking.
for some reason, that combination.
And the combination is great.
So
no, but okay, you're a nerd, yeah.
I am kind of nerd. So yes, me with my girlfriend, we also enjoy, discover the city and do stuff. But in the meantime, we love to just, right now we're watching One Piece, for example. So I'm not at the point that I am waiting for the new chapter. I'm still reaching because catching up is such a long and great story.
I've tried it like 10 times now, and I can't make it past the second or third season.
Crazy.
Every time I start anew, and then
Ricardo just showed this. I think it's a third season already, right? He
that is crazy. Because for me, it took me an year. Yeah, it's such a year thing. So, and I'm still catching up. I'm almost there. Okay. But it's such a crazy
For the
story.
people who don't know, I just learned that One Piece is one of the biggest and most successful anime stories, right? From Japan.
From Japan. It's the oldest one.
It's
the
like
oldest.
30 years now.
More.
Still counting. I mean, just
Ricardo, tell us.
yeah. Ricardo knows
He's
that
Googling
stuff.
it.
He's Googling it.
Okay, but
He should know it by heart.
so you watch animes, you read animes, and
Yes.
you're gonna you're gonna, yeah.
Actually, my entrance is from Gear 4 of Luffy.
Okay.
So it's the Bounder Man.
I'm not even at the gears yet. I know what they are.
okay,
but
so you're not a nerd.
That was a spoiler. Sorry.
no, but since we're at the topic, I actually never finished it because all the time when we were at away games, and I was sitting in the bus, and there were always people sitting in the row in front of me discussing the newest stuff about One Piece. So I know quite a lot of stuff, but it was all spoilery for me. But
okay, whatever. What? From when is it?
From 1997.
1997,
Crazy.
so almost 30 years. Okay, which opponent? Uncle Charlie's asking, which opponent player was the hardest to block so far this season?
I think-
Nobody? Okay, next question.
No. No, obviously, there is some really good guys, especially I think 13 from Stuttgart. It's a pretty good players, and the old D-line unit, it's pretty good. High energy guys. They don't stop until the whistle. They always try to make the play, and I think Vikings as well. They have a pretty solid unit, and basically those two teams. Since now they are like the units and the players who just I had more fun playing against.
Hit Squad is asking you, what's your favorite food and why is it pizza?
Because it's the greatest food in the world.
Can you make good pizza?
No,
No.
I never. My mom, yes.
Yeah.
My mom, she had a restaurant, like almost 10 years
Okay.
ago.
So she knows how to do
So
pizza.
she knows very well how to make pizza.
As an Italian in Innsbruck,
Pizza time.
do you have
yes, sir.
the feeling, or do you know some good pizza places where you would say as an Italian, that I can recommend that?
I've been in such a lot of places and eat pizza here. I think the Mamma Mia place is a really good one.
It's the mother of a former player, or mother and father.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
I didn't know that.
Both of them. They have two sons. They both played for us.
Nice. I didn't know that. And there is another place. It's called Dai Pizzerei. I think is the name.
Yeah, the pizza.
That's a pretty solid one.
You can only talk Italian there. They don't even speak German.
No, they
They're Italian pizza cooks.
actually. And there is another L'Osteria as well. Is not that bad. It's not bad. They make quite big pizzas.
Yeah, but the service is like.
Yeah, a lot of time.
It's Italian.
Yeah.
No, actually, in Italy they're pretty fast making pizzas.
True. There's a one, I forgot it. What is the name? In the Höttinger Gasse, there's a really good original Italian
Due
restaurant.
Sicilia.
Who is it, Chile?
Yeah.
That's also really good. I can show you. It's
Nice. And for all of the guys right now watching the podcast, do you know any good places to go eat pizza? Just write in the comments.
somebody, defense tackle already
Pizza
said
time.
Pizzeria Una and Venezia, best pizza places.
Una is really good, yeah.
I don't know Una.
But it's in next to the MCI,
Okay.
and
Is it? Yeah, I think
it's a small place, but it's got like a big garden inside. It's a little bit more expensive, but
Not
it's quite good.
sponsored. Yeah, and Tony's Pizza. So yeah, a lot of Italians are living here. A lot of good pizza is coming out of it. Back to topic. Back to Mexico. So with 16, you fell in love with football. Then you went to Mexico, and there also you fell in love, right?
Yes, I fell in love in my senior year, and she's still my girlfriend. We travel a lot, and she's coming here as well. She's in Austria as well with me.
And she's played football.
She's played flag football here
With Ricardo.
with Ricardo.
And I heard
actually, yeah.
she's really good because she played in Mexico as well, right?
Always. She used to play flag football. I think it's 10 years now. So she has 10 years experience playing flag football. And flag football in Mexico is such a crazy thing.
Okay.
It's really good. Like they play every weekend. Sunday. I think they started Friday as well. Saturday and Sunday. I used to, after finish my career as a football player in the Aztecas, I go with my teammates and play some flag football. It's crazy because they have those fields huge fields, and they just divided to play 5x5, and every weekend there is like 200 to 300 people
Really?
play flag football.
Just for fun, like they meet
Just
and
for fun,
and
yes.
you just come there with your little team
Yeah.
and you play and
Yes, they
have a good
they
time.
made up the team. They signed the team in the league because there is an organization. So there is the league, and they sign in, and they make tournament and all the stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So such a huge things. And if you go to, that was in Puebla, nearby Mexico City. If you go to Mexico City, it's even crazier.
Mm-hmm.
Just really, it's a high level football, flag football, women's and men's.
So
Right.
Mexico should
Crazy.
have pretty good chances when flag football is going to be
Yes,
played
they
at
are.
the
They world
Olympics.
championship right now. The women's team, it's world
It's
championship.
world champion, yeah. I
Yeah.
also think they're always top 2, 3, 4, 5 on world championship. Yeah?
Crazy, yeah.
Great.
So will your girlfriend take Ricardo's job as the starting quarterback?
Well, she's not a quarterback.
Yeah, no, she does not like play quarterback. She's more a receiver or cornerback, safety.
But I heard Ricardo. I heard Ricardo can't cover her.
That's I think is true.
He's more of a quarterback type of guy.
Oh, because Ricardo played defensive back and now quarterback.
Ricardo is not answering the questions.
No, Ricardo is hiding behind the screen. Pizza time. Defensive tackle ask you about your plans after your career if you want to fix the Tower of Pisa.
I mean, you're an architect, right?
You're an architect.
Yes, but the thing is,
If you do that, no tourists are coming anymore.
exactly, they actually know. They already figured out the way to put it back straight. But why doing that? Like, then there is no tourism, there is no money back in the city.
But is it still moving?
No,
Or did they secure it somehow?
they secure it somehow, and they actually, if they want to, they put it straight back. So everything is
And
fine.
how did it happen?
Sorry.
How did it happen that it became...
Oh, leaning back in the days, and they just
Back in the days.
back in the days, they just start building the tower. It was actually I don't know what to say in English. Actually, in Italian we say campanile, so with the big bell on the top,
Yeah, like a bell tower.
bell tower. Yes,
Was it from a church or what? Or just for...
it was for the church. Yeah, because it's all composition. There is the Duomo, so it's the big church, the Battistero. So they just a big building used to baptize people, because if you're not baptized, you cannot get into the church. That was the way. So you first baptize into the building right
Next to the church.
next to the church, and then you can go into the church. And so the tower, they just building it without doing the right studying about the floor, the grounding. So it's pretty arena, unstable, because it's actually before the sea was actually closer to the city. It was actually a Marine Republic, one of the main one.
Oh, really?
With Genoa, Venice, and Amalfi. So in one of the 4 powers, and
And that's
in Italy.
why it turned a little bit, and since then it's like that.
Since then it's like that.
I love the pictures of the people when they like
And when they are not in the right spot.
Iconic.
no, or then if
I
somebody
can't
makes the photo from a different angle,
Yeah.
it just looks so stupid. It looks so stupid, but
I used to clap those hands.
when you walk by,
Clap it.
that's also not bad. Yeah, great. So before we talk about your hopefully your third love of your football life, the Raiders Tirol, we need to let you sign your card. And also for the people in the chat, we're gonna find a new spot. It's gonna be around here for all the cards. Now they're here behind, and it's probably also not the last solution of our little studio, but we had to clean up a little bit, so that's why the couch and everything is different. And Ricardo, you know that picture, right? Ricardo, sorry. Alberto, you know that picture. What is different on that picture?
Oh, there is not a cigar.
Exactly. Because
You guys Photoshop it.
yeah, Ricardo photoshopped it. So please give it to me, because there was a cigar in his mouth, and for social media, and for the kids. But it was a championship picture, so normally cigars are allowed. And
If you have seen like the series Receiver on Netflix, which is kind of the follow-up to Quarterback, there's Devontae Adams from the Raiders, and they smoke cigars after
The whole time?
every win.
Every winning
Really?
game.
Yeah,
in the locker room.
everyone. It looks cool.
It looks cool.
Gotta be honest, it looks cool.
But you never see that on, let's put it here for the moment, you never see that on TV or something. I mean, now you see it with the, but before that, you never saw. Isn't there this famous picture of a quarterback in halftime of the Super Bowl?
Oh, Kansas City quarterback, right? With a cigarette?
With a cigarette and
Yeah. Just chilling there.
Yeah, just chilling in the locker room. Hey, it's halftime. I need my cigarette. I mean, I can remember a time, and you probably too, when soccer coaches at the sideline were smoking.
Smoking.
That was
Crazy.
normal.
Time change.
Times change. Defensive tackle is already asking about the upcoming game and games. We will talk about it in a second. Let's talk about how did it happen that you came to Innsbruck and became a Raider.
So I was my second season in Guelphi, back in Florence, and I was actually looking for a chance to play in ELF. So I was looking from options. So just Ulz, our GM, reaching me by WhatsApp, and we start talking, and it was since the first time we have a call. He just gave me the feeling he's such a professional guy, you know what he's doing. So we start talking, and then I was talking with my GM back in Florence, and I told him like, so I'm looking for this chance. I'm no longer want to play in Italy, so I want to do this experience because I'm already 30 years old, so there is no much time left. So I have to do it now. If I do it later, it's probably I'm not gonna do it never. And yes, basically, Raiders caught me, and Coach Nobel as well put a good word for me. So that's mainly the thing. Like, I love the colors. I always think the Raiders from the NFL have the best jersey, the best swag in the league, hands down.
But we don't have colors. That's our problem. So if you talk to our designer Ricardo, he's struggling sometimes with creating graphics because we don't have colors. White and black are no colors. We have silver. Okay.
Silver and black. It's such a great combination.
Yeah, it is. I love it too, but sometimes it's hard.
It's hard to make post and
yeah. And
I remember a time when we used orange as a complementary color.
We have a third color. Orange is is our basketball color.
Yeah.
In basketball, we use a lot, which makes it easier. And in football, we have this lime yellow, where it's most for call to action things on the homepage, but also on graphics. Sometimes we have this lime yellow. But I'm always a fan of using the SWARCO blue, but I need to convince everybody here. But that would work, right? This is the SWARCO blue. So what do you see here around in the light? That's all the SWARCO blue. Yeah. Okay. So do you like it here? Was it a good decision to come to Innsbruck?
Definitely. I love that. Nelsie loved that as well. We fell in love with the city. Such a nice city, and so chilly, and so many young people, so sporty, and it has the shape of a city, but in the size of a town. Mm-hmm. So it's great. The Alps, the view we got every day, it's just magnificent. I love that. The teammates are just great. Just since day one, they're just being great. And every time I need help, it's just being there for me. I love that. Coaches as well. Coaches are great. The organization it's great. And infrastructure, I think we have the best infrastructure in the league, like the practice field and the stadium and the offices and everything. I don't think any other team in the ELF right now has the same organization we have here in Innsbruck.
That's great to hear. And for the people out there, it's not scripted.
Yeah,
I didn't told him to say that, but it's
Ricardo, you can point the gun somewhere else now.
I think it's true. Like,
no. It's great to hear, because sometimes for us, I mean, you played in Mexico, you played in Italy, you played in Pisa, you played in Florence, you played in Milan. Everybody's trying his best, but if you never been outside the Raiders, you don't know what it means to have something like that, right? A practice field 50 meters away from the offices.
fact.
A practice field with like locker rooms, with meeting rooms, with all the equipment you need. With 200 meters away, you have a weight room, an Olympic weight room where you can lift. You have, like the offices, the stadium, you have everything around. That's not typical. It's like a campus, right?
It is. It is. Fact. Still remember when we played against Munich, and after the game, they have Joe Thomas in their coaching staff. So basically, I wanted to know him and just shake his hand. He's a Hall of Famer, football player, and he said as well, like he say, I didn't see anything like that in other teams, and in Munich neither. So
It's special here.
it's special. Yeah, fact. It's
And we
a
love it,
special
right,
place.
Max?
Absolutely.
No, it's also like for the people out there who want to visit us, it's not, we have the open door policy. So if there are fans, friends, or players,
Potential players.
former players, potential players, just come by, have a look at it. Alberto gives you a tour. If you're from Italy, he's going to do it in Italian. If you're from Portugal, Ricardo's doing it in Portuguese. Don't be shy. Max is doing it in Tyrolean language. And I can speak German.
You can do it very punctual.
So great. That's good to hear that you feel so nice here and that you like it. So Paul is doing it in Sächsisch. Yes, I can do that as well. So if no, I'm not talking Sächsisch.
Come on.
No, I don't do that. Alberto will not understand it.
Me
Is
neither.
there a dialect in Italy where the people make fun of them?
It's South Tyrolean, probably.
So it's like a word in dialect, which I mean, in Italian, to make fun of something on someone. I think is scherzo, maybe, or
Yeah, but does
joke.
that's the
Is there like a specific region where the Italian just sounds so funky?
that the
Oh,
other Italians make fun of them, like the people from Sicilia, they speak such a funny Italian.
so much. Like basically every region in Italy has their own tradition and their own dialect. For example, me as a guy from Tuscany, if I go, I don't know, Naples, and they start speaking in dialect, I can't understand no words about they're saying. That's a fact. Same if I go, I don't know, in Sicily or in Calabria or just up in Milan as well. Just every region has their own dialect, culture, food, everything.
Who's speaking the most proper Italian?
Tuscany,
Tuscany,
because
of course.
that's where the
Italian
Italian
was
language
founded.
was born.
Great. Good. Let's talk about football, huh? Let's talk about football. Let's talk about the upcoming game. The upcoming games. It's the last third of the season. We have 3 more games to play. Stuttgart, then the Italian team from Milan, the Seamen coming to our house, and then Munich away. How are the preparations for the Stuttgart game? How are they going? And how excited are you to play them again after we had such a close loss
one
here a couple weeks ago?
I am excited to play against them. I think we have a really good chance to win that game and be successful on the field. We just need to pay attention about details and what coaches asking to do on the field. And it's not gonna be easy. They are a strong team. They're pointing to win the season as well. So they're no joke. And they're first in the group. They really clinched the playoff. So we have to do our best on and off the field to be successful. I think it's a very important game in order to clinch our position in the playoff as well. So we wanted to win the game, and we are making everything, in on the line. Just we do everything we can to be successful Sunday against them.
Sounds great, Max. You are always a good third eye in the sky. You see always from the fan side. You saw our loss against Stuttgart here at home. How excited are you to watch that game, and what
Excited.
needs to be happened that, like Alberto said, that we have a chance to win it?
I gotta quote a guy, a rival of us, Alexander Milanovic from the Vikings, and he said in an interview that you gotta play 4 quarters, and I think we played 4 quarters, but there was a 5-minute time span in the last game where we just didn't play Raiders football, and that cost us the game. And I believe if everything that Alberto already said, if people execute what they're asked to do, and if they just take care of the little things and work hard, then we can play 60 minutes of Raiders football, and then we're going to win that game. That is my impression.
That was applause from the regie. 4 quarters without mistakes, and then you win football games. I think that's also what Ul said last week or 2 weeks ago in the press conference, that we have to turnover. Or what Coach Herman said after the last game, the turnover thing needs to stop. We have to win the turnover battle, and then we probably gonna win that game. And it would be really, really good, but actually it wouldn't change a lot about the playoff situation, because we have the Milan game. Absolutely, we have to win it. There's no way around it, and we will not take it easy, right? You know your friends from that team. Their season is probably over in terms of playoffs, but I know Italian people, they play with pride, right? They don't just come and lose now, right?
Nope.
So we have to win that, and then it's in Munich. It's the final. It's the final countdown. It's the final showdown, week 12 in Munich, and we have to win that. And then we're in the playoffs.
The ELF scriptwriters, huh?
The ELF scriptwriters. I mean, how cool is that? Last week, it can't be better. Look, imagine you are already in the playoffs or something, and then you have to play 3 more games. No, you stay on focus till the last week, and then everything is possible. And if we win that game,
1 game at a time, then.
1 game at a time, and if we win that game, we're in the playoffs for sure. And we will see what happens then. That's the plan.
That's the plan.
That's the plan.
Week by week, as coach say.
And Uncle Charlie's saying it again. We have to win the turnover battle. I think Munich is a very important keyword, because we just announced our fan bus. So to all the fans out there, book your ticket from Innsbruck to Munich and back home only for 30 euros. I think it's quite cheap.
There's a surprise included, but not the card, not the ticket.
No, it's not the ticket. It's unfortunately not the ticket. And the reason is, I can explain it here. The reason is we didn't get information from the Munich Ravens yet where they want to have the away fans. And
probably at home, I guess.
In the moment we get that information, we will announce it immediately, and you guys can book your tickets. But we wanted to announce the fan bus earlier, so you guys have the chance to book the fan bus and plan your travels. But I hope I get that. I should get that information every minute. So maybe I can check my phone. Maybe I just got it, but before the show it wasn't there. So for everybody who wants to come there, book your fan bus ticket, 30 euros. You can relax. You can have a beer on the bus and don't have to. No parking stress, no driving stress. It's a Sunday. Probably the streets are full. So use that chance, because for 30 euros, I think you can't go cheaper as for 30 euros. So that's the thing. Wolfi is writing it for Stuttgart. It's the sector behind the fans. Yes, and also we announced that it's the sector on the seating area, because last year, unfortunately, there were some issues on the standing area behind us with the fan club of the Stuttgart Surge. I heard something happened, or not with the fan club, but with some people. So we decided this year to have some tickets on the other side. So yeah. Then we have a second big announcement, the whiteout game. I tried my best last week with some short clips. I heard they were funny. Max, were they funny?
I loved the
You love
hell
things
out
like
of it.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was super funny. Very German, but very funny.
Alberto, did you enjoy it?
Yes, but I don't understand a word on the video.
True.
Everything was in German.
True. We were discussing if we have to do it in English, but in English I can't act that like that, so that's why we did it in
I was looking at my
German,
phone, I was
but-
like,
Okay, what is it?
what is it?
Let's wait.
So for people who usually watch the show, and there's always, if you don't watch it live, there's like this commercial Paul who's like, "Hey, are you still there?" And it was like commercial Paul turned up to 11. So that's the video basically.
And it is like the announcement of our whiteout game. Against the Milano Seamen, we're going to do a whiteout game. We're going to have special jerseys, and you can, I always forget that word. What is eBay? Like you can
Auction.
auction. We're going to do an auction of all the jerseys. You can get your jersey. These jerseys going to be just for one game. You players can bet on your own jersey if you want, or somebody else gets it. They're going to get signed by the players, and you can auction on raidershop.at or eBay. We have to check which is better, but I think we're going to do it in our shop. We're going to have special merchandise, and the merchandise is, because there's the question from Gale, will be available in the shop before the game. There's a limited amount of 100 t-shirts with a special logo on it, only 100 t-shirts, but we're also going to have other white shirts obviously in the shop. And what we're going to have is, like, you guys know it probably from the Pittsburgh Steelers, the terrible towel in white with our logo on it. It's a really nice towel you can use also for
Sauna.
it's a little bit. It's a little small, but
Alright.
you maybe need two, one for front and one for the back. But you can use it as, for example, some people have it at next to the
G maybe.
or for the gym. Yeah, it's like 40 to 60, I think, or 30 to 60, so something like that. And obviously, we want you guys to have this. We have a lot of them. They're gonna be in the shop for €9.90. So I think that's a fair price. And we're gonna invite all the blue light organizations, we call them. So firefighters, police, ambulances, and we're gonna have a big happening at that game. So everybody who wants to come to the Milan Seamen in the stadium against the Milano Seamen,
That's why
come.
it's called whiteout.
Whiteout.
Yeah.
Why?
Okay. Yeah. No.
I want to say a promotion video which I can cut out then and use it for social media. So silence, please. So everybody, come to the stadium against the Milano Seamen in white and be part of the first whiteout game of the Raiders Tirol. We are looking really forward, and the Milano Seamen are going to be our guests, and we're going to be obviously in their blue, and it's going to be really cool. For the people who don't know what a whiteout game is, Ricardo is playing now a video, maybe without the sound so we don't get striked, but you're gonna see what Penn State, it's a big college in the States, what they did for their whiteout game. Obviously they played in blue, but the fans are in white.
Wild.
So there are 90,000 people. If we can get 5,000 people into Tivoli Stadium, everybody in white with these towels in their hand, that's gonna be awesome. And I hope you guys gonna be hyped up, because it's really something cool and we need you out there, Raiders fans. And yeah, maybe someday Tivoli Stadium is looking like this.
For the people in who listen to this on the podcast or like in on Apple Music or Spotify, it was basically just all white, and there was pyrotechnic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, it was Penn State, 90,000 people.
Can you imagine the Tivoli Stadium sold out, all white?
No, but it is one of my biggest dreams.
That would be crazy.
Yes. Good.
People come.
Now we're done. Was a nice hour. If you guys have questions to us, please write them in the chat, and we gonna have our last and most important part of the show, the song of the day. Alberto, what is your song of the day?
What's my song of the day?
And this comes on our playlist.
That's a pretty good question. What he's writing? Eros Ramazzotti. No, I am actually not. I used to listen to Italian songs or Italian artists as well, but I'm more like a rock guy. So, what about some metal? So I have my teammates, Berend, who has been here in the Pirates Cove as well, and in the.
I heard he was at Wacken right now.
Really?
Yes.
He was at Wacken.
Yeah.
Such a huge rock fan.
Wow.
So he shared to me this group. It calls
Rammstein?
I know them. They're pretty good German rock band. No, it's they.
Maybe Nancy just wrote it in. Or Nancy just wrote two things. Ricardo, do you see what she wrote? A devil is a lie.
That's a
That's a
great
good
song. That's her taste. I respect that, but I will go for some mellow. So there is Majesty is the name of the song. I used to listen to this song before the game. Actually, that's a pretty good song by Bury Tomorrow. Bury Tomorrow.
Not on there.
No, it's Bury.
So metal songs.
There we go. That's the second one.
There it is.
Yep.
So it's on our playlist. Perfect. Max, what's your song of the day?
And now I gotta go a different route, and I'm gonna go with Skrillex, and the song is called Selector.
Skrillex, that to wake you up in the morning, huh?
It's with an A instead of the O-R.
But it's that, right?
No,
it's not.
no R.
Come on.
And it's from Skrillex.
I used to listen to Skrillex as well.
So really quite versatile in every way. Not just on
it's
the
already on there.
Oh, for
Probably
real?
You took that.
All right, then gotta take another one.
Yeah, and in the meanwhile, I choose an Italian song from
Okay.
Roy Bianco. Roy, not Eros Ramazzotti. No, I
God
took
loves Eros
Velocita.
Ramazzotti.
Velocita von Roy Bianco.
With the V? I think.
Velo. Cheetah. There it is.
Velocità.
Ah, there it is. Yes, Velocita. Velocita.
Velocità.
Velocita. What does it mean?
Speed.
Speed. Huh? Good. Let's go.
Yeah, and then I'm just gonna keep Skrillex, and I'm gonna take Rumble.
Rumble from Skrillex. It's probably also on the playlist.
There's only so many Skrillex songs.
Oh, no, it's not. If you want to listen to the best songs in the world on our playlist, it's the best playlist in the world, actually, then go on that link, which is going to be posted in a second, and follow us there. Alberto, your last words into the camera to the Raiders fans out there before we're going to close this night.
Hi guys, see you Sunday in Stuttgart. I want you guys all there supporting us. You are the foundation of our team, and we want you there to support us. And go Raiders!
Thank you, Alberto.
Pizza time.
Pizza time. Max.
Thanks for having me. Thanks for tuning in. As always, if you don't have the time, I've heard it's actually more bearable if you listen to it on a music platform or a podcast platform. If you don't, so you don't need to see us. Thanks for tuning in, anyways. Have a nice week, and go Raiders.
Thanks for tuning in. If you don't have time to come to Stuttgart on Sunday, go to the TNT Sports Bar and watch it there. Max is probably going to be there if he's not traveling to Stuttgart. No, he's not. I will be in Stuttgart. Alberto will be there. Alberto will play left tackle. Alberto is going to kick some butt. And if you want to see that live, come to the stadium and support us. If not, week after, Tivoli Stadium, big whiteout game. Get your white shirts out and support us. Thanks already for all the support. We love you. See you soon. Go Raiders. Ciao, Kakao. Arrivederci.